stuff about the male loneliness epidemic. And we know that that's fake because this girl just talked for 5 minutes about how down bad she was for a guy in a cloak. So next time you hear anything, just know it's a lie. Beautiful women are embarrassing themselves for the worst, crustiest looking man. Speaking of crusty looking men, our next comedian, all the way this time from Key West, I remember the name. Clap for me, guys. Honestly, like, go with me. It's okay. If you don't clap for me, you're racist. Next up, our next comedian, all the way this time, I swear to God he is, from Key West. Give it up for Nick.
Everybody else has been such a great job. I'm so happy. Everything's been great. Yeah, so you kind of get away with the punchline. I am from Florida.
Sorry.
Anybody else here from Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know who I'm doing drugs with lately. That's right. So I'm from Key West, Florida, which means my previous public speaking appearance was at an AA meeting. That's right. People in my town love to drink, man. It's well known. Our local dialect is referred to as margarita. The town motto is Alacubri Quintana Ora Est, which is Latin for it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, no, it's a well-known spot, basically like an alcoholic amusement park. Over 1 million people visit every year and like to do things like you can go parasailing or scuba diving or maybe get arrested for public urination. There was one man who was even caught sneaking into a marine park, and he was asked what he was doing there. He admitted that he was trying to have a sexual experience with a dolphin. Hasn't this dude ever heard of OnlyFans? That's where I met my special dolphin, Dan Marino. That's right. The football player, not the fish. But yeah, Dan Marino, man. I hadn't heard anything about that guy for a while, so I decided to look him up on the internet, and he's doing the most Florida man shit ever. Which he's promoting like a pseudo drug called Relaxium. It's like an herbal sleep aid. But to me, it just sounds like what the atmosphere would be made out of if Margaritaville were its own planet. But yeah, I've been in New York for a while. I've been in New York so long that I've actually been gentrified out of 2 neighborhoods. You can kind of, there's signs, you can tell it's coming. I mean, I remember when I noticed that the Birkenstocks were starting to outnumber the Timberlands on the train. And that's significant, man, because when a collective footwear shifts from a rugged boot designed to protect you from the inconsistencies of urban life to an open-toed sandal designed for hacky sack and sipping cold brew, things have changed, man. But I don't know, man. As soon as I got here, I retired my flip-flops, man. I hung them up. But I still keep them around my apartment to kill roaches. But yeah, I would never even dream of wearing an open-toed sandal on the subway. It's just wild. It's just not smart. I mean, anything can happen out there, man. You could step on a hypodermic needle, a rat could run up and eat your toe, or like the worst, somebody could call you a pussy. Yeah. So, anybody here for COVID? Anybody survived COVID in New York City? Yeah, that shit was lit, right? A little lonely in the beginning. I didn't really have much to do except for drink by myself. I couldn't go out on dates or hang out with friends, so I just like stay at home, drink by myself, and gaslight myself. And I'd be like, "You want another martini?" "No, man, we drank last night." "You bought the vodka." Yeah, but I wake up inevitably with like all the symptoms. Like I wake up like cold sweats, nausea, headache, dry heaving, lost sense of smell. Just sit there like in a pool of anxiety until I got enough strength to go get tested. And this was before you could do home tests, so ironically, you had to leave the isolation of your apartment and go stand in line with like 20 other people who probably had COVID. But yeah, you know, doctor would come in, he'd be like stressed out. sit you down, whip out his 7-inch Q-tip and scrape the back of your cranium. That dude went in so deep, my legs started twitching. I was sweating. But but then 10 minutes later, he'd come back with the results, you know, and be like, got good news, got bad news. Good news is you didn't test positive for COVID. Bad news is you might have a drinking problem. But yeah, I went to the doctor recently to get physical, and they took my height. And I don't really believe in heightism, but I did ask the nurse to take my picture for my Hinge profile. Yeah, but as a tall person, I'm constantly being asked to do tall person favors, like when I'm out in public. And I really don't have any problem with it. It's part of my ethos. Like, I feel like we should all help each other out. But recently, like, I don't know. I don't feel like short people are really holding up their end of the bargain. I mean, it's cool. You want to ask me to reach some toilet paper on the top shelf at the grocery store, but like, my shoes untied. Are you going to answer the call, short king? That's right. I'm going to leave you guys with an impression. This is my impression of the sound the water makes when Elon Musk does a cannonball. Douche! Alright, I'm Nick Richards. Thank you.
Give it up for Nick! The Florida thing, you know. It's hard because, yeah, I've been in New York for like almost 15 years. And the last thing I would want is for someone to look me up and down and be like, you grew up in Florida, right? That I'd have to kill myself. And speaking of killing myself, this next time, no, you were talking about COVID dating, and I did date during COVID, and that sucked. You would go to a park when it's 30 degrees outside with your teeth chattering and look at someone and meet someone over coffee and decide if having sex with them would be worth dying. And then you could die in honor of COVID. What would happen? Speaking of COVID, our next comedian, yes, I'm sticking with that one. Our next comedian, forgot any facts about him.